Hello, everybody. I got some filters here to cut open coming up pretty soon. Got a Wix filter 51 374. This come off of my old Kubota Z400. I changed it at 205.5 hours on there, and then these are the transmission filters. I changed them at 106, and I had changed both of these filters off of there. See, I did that. Trying to remember when I even did these filters. I just did this recent. Well, this year I changed those three filters off that Kubota, and that was prior to selling it. I think when I sold it, I had put 10 hours on doing the service on it, and I had just over 260. So I think I did that 250. That's when I changed all this stuff. 250 hours, put new filters on it. So those were put on at 106. So they got about 150 hours on them with the fluid in their transmissions, and those the transmission fluid in there. I had used the Amsoil zero turn fluid. Apologize, my shop is a complete. It's just a nasty mess in here. I don't think I've got a bottle of it on the shelf nowhere. But it was the Amsoil zero turn transmission fluid. I've got another filter off my father-in-law's truck. I just changed oil on it not too long ago. This is a Champ XL synthetic oil filter PH 500. It's got the 3.5 EcoBoost. That's 10,000 miles on this Valvoline. He runs this in his truck and goes until it says change oil now. So this is filter we got cut up off his truck. Gonna be just 10,000, maybe a little more. It was 0% life left on the oil come out of that truck, and you can kind of tell it's a little bit nasty. It's been sitting here draining for a while. And this is the original John Deere filter off of my new mower that I changed at 14 hours. AM 107 423 is the part number for that. You know, this thing's 14 hours. That oil's really dirty looking considered, just 14 hours on that thing. But we'll cut that open pretty soon. And then this filter is a Champ XL synthetic. It's a PH 2876 XL. This come off my mother-in-law's Nissan Altima with the little 4-cylinder in there, a little 2.5. We'll cut that open, see what it looks like. There's about 4,000 miles on this one, on this change here. And then I have not, this one's been sitting a while. This is a Fram XG 11955. This is out of my truck. This is a 2.7 EcoBoost. Open it up, cut it, lay it out, see if there's anything in there incriminating. It doesn't look too bad in there. And this is I think this is a 4,000 mile oil change, or not 5. And then this is a Wix. This one is, if I can get it to focus there, the Wix WL110XP. And this is out of my wife's Durango with 5,000 miles. And this is using Valvoline oil here. So, excuse me. I was running the Amsoil OE 020 in hers, and then I switched over to try this 020 Valvoline high mileage full synthetic in her Durango, and then I switched to this one in my truck, trying it out and seeing how it is. And after running this in there a couple times, I've done 2 changes of that on mine, 2 changes on hers. I can tell a difference between mine and what it was before with the Amsoil, and I think I may be going back to the Amsoil on that, just because with these garage boxes, I'm short when it comes time to do the second oil change. Both boxes, both flavors here have been short, and I'm using a Valvoline jug to measure it. I'm using this is a 5-quart jug, and I measure out 4, and then I measure out 2 to get 6, because it takes 6 in both that Durango and my EcoBoost. So I'm measuring it with that, and both times I've been short on mine. The first box, when I got the second oil change out of it, I was short a whole quart. And this in here, I was short about, I don't know, 1/4 of a quart or so. It was less, but I went ahead and rolled with it. And so far, it's not using anything in the 5,000 miles that I'm running on there. Now, on the other hand, here when I'm doing the oil changes in my father-in-law's truck, his takes 6 quarts too. But at the time that I change oil in it, all I'm getting out is 5 quarts out of his. That's all I'm getting on oil change out of his. And then this pan here, I need to dump it. It's got oil from my mother-in-law's car. So, like I said, I apologize. My shop's a horrible mess. I've got stuff stacked everywhere, just all in the floor. It's super tiny. But in her car, the time before I changed it, we just used that, and then this is what she brought over the other day for me to put in it, if I can get a hold of the bottle. The high mileage synthetic 020. But if you've watched some videos on these 2 oils, this one, the regular synthetic, has better detergent package and wear package than this one. I mean, it's okay, and I wouldn't go more than 5,000 on either one of those. And when I had switched over, when I got this EcoBoost and stuff, I was going 10 on there. I did it 3 times, and on that last one, the oil was getting pretty nasty and everything, and I decided this isn't good, so I'm just going to switch to 5,000. So I started doing 5,000, and everything's looking a lot cleaner on that. And I've got a couple other filters over here from all of that. I think this is a Motorcraft filter out of my truck, because I was getting the Motorcraft ones. You can kind of see how dirty that is. This is another set that's been sitting over here drying out for a while, just soaking into this box, soaking it up. And you can tell it's a little bit dirty in there. And I can't remember which one of these is the oldest. And then this is another Wix XP out of my wife's Durango. It's either out of the Durango or it's out of her Challenger that she had. But I think this is out of the Durango. I've done 2 oil changes on it since. And then these are out of my truck. I've done several oil changes on there. But these are the Motorcraft filters here. When I got my truck, somebody had STP filters in it. The extended life or whatever. The high mileage filters, or extended life filter, however you want to say it, from STP, and it had an STP air filter. And the air filter turned out to be a pretty nice filter. I just recently threw it away. But yeah, I got a few more filters to cut open, look at. So that'll be in an upcoming video too. So if anybody has any questions on that, just put them in the comments on there about that, and I'll try to get these cut open, do individually is per filter, except for my cartridge filters. I'll probably put those together in one. But anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one.